Hey baritones, welcome to lesson page 7, where the half note gets the beat. We're going to talk about cut time today, a time that the values of the notes are reduced by half. And it all starts with the whole note. In 4/4 time, whole notes receive 4 beats because the bottom number of that time signature, 4/4, tells us so. Well, today, in cut time, we're going to give the value of the whole note 2 beats because our new value and the new time signature for cut time is 2/2. So a whole note will always receive 2 beats in cut time. Now that means that the half note will get 1 beat, referring to our title. Half note gets the beat. So whole notes get 2, half notes get 1, quarter notes will get 0.5 or half of a beat, and eighth notes will get 0.25 or 1/4, a quarter of a beat. Let's practice using our whole notes, half notes, and quarter notes for number 16, half note gets the beat. The metronome is set at moderato, or 86 beats per minute. Now that means 86 half notes per minute. And we're going to jump right in with playing number 16. We'll need B flats, we'll need our E flat first valve, and we'll need our A flat first valve as well for this exercise. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. So in the very first measure, we've got half, quarter, quarter. And that's the rhythm. Ta, ti, ti, if you were counting it in a music class, or 1, 2, and if you were counting it in a band lesson. Let's do that one more time. Start on your E flat, first valve. 1, 2, here we go. Well done. So the values of all of the notes are reduced by half. Whatever you're normally used to holding a note out for, you're just going to reduce that by half. Let's move on to our next exercise, Sing Noel. This one is marked allegretto, so I'll bump up my metronome a bit. And it's got a repeat sign at the end, so I'll make sure that I'm playing number 17 through twice. Here we go with Sing Noel. We need the note D to start, and we will not need any A first valve or flats. We'll use A natural or second valve if needed. 1 and 2, ready and go. There you go, that's number 17, Sing Noel. Number 18 switches from cut time to 3/4. So let's take a moment and come out of the 2/4 or the 2/2 time and go into 3/4 time, which means our values will return back to normal. And we're going to play the English folk song Scarborough Fair. Again, it's in 3/4, and our metronome is marked andante. We'll need our B flats, E flats first valve, and A flats first valve. However, I've noticed that in the first line there is one A that's marked with a natural sign, so be sure to use your second valve for your A natural. Also, there is the note C above the staff, that's a first valve. And looking through the rest of the piece, it looks like it plainly follows the key signature, so nothing new there. Here we go. Join me for Scarborough Fair. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, begin. remember that if at any time through these videos you need extra practice on one of the examples, remember to pause, rewind, and redo. Or pause, rewind, work on it on your own with your metronome set at a comfortable tempo, and then return to the video for more review. We're going to move on to number 19 now, and we're back in cut time. So we're back in 2/2 time, and we're going to play a very, very famous march by John Philip Sousa called the High School Cadets. I'm going to shift my metronome to Allegro, 110 beats per minute. And I've noticed my key signature is the key of concert, B flat, so I'll have my B flats and I'll have E flats first valve. My A will be second valve, A natural. And on the second line, in the third measure from the end, I've noticed that there is also an E natural second valve in the third measure from the end. It's the last quarter note in that measure. Also noticing that there is a repeat sign at the end, so we'll play through this example 2 times. 1, 2, 1, and ready and go. Now, many times my students have a tricky part 3 from the end. So I would like to highlight those 3 measures, the 3 measures from the end, and go over them 2 more times at a slower tempo. I'm going to bump my tempo down to 90. And like I said, just the last 3 measures of line 2. Bum, 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 bum. Let's do it 2 times. 1, 2, B flat, and go. Let's do it 2 more times. 1, 2, ready, go. That was 1. 1 more. 1, 2, B flat, go. Hopefully that was helpful for you. We're going to finish up with the accent on baritone, number 20. And it's in 4/4 time. I'm going to keep my metronome at 90, moderato. And we'll go through this lip slur example. 1, 2, here we go. For more individual practice on this sort of technique, it says to refer to page 42, number 1. So go ahead and look at that example and work through that if you'd like some more additional technique practice. So I hope this has been helpful. To review, we talked about cut time today. And what's special or what makes cut time unique is the fact that it takes the values of the notes and reduces them to half of their normal value. So in a sense, we're cutting time in half. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope to see you again soon. Until I do, keep practicing.